Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are in a brand new whip. The YouTube channel has not seen my new whip since the previous car video, so, hope y'all like it. But, you know, in today's video topic, I want to talk about the ugly truth about success. And the ugly truth about success is that, even when your bank account hits a level that you're satisfied with, even when your physique hits a level that you're satisfied with, even when, you know, your business is doing the amount of profit that you're satisfied with. Even when you get all these things out of life that you really want, you get that luxury car that you really want, you get, bro, whatever you want out of life, you're getting, and that's your definition of being successful. Like whatever you're getting out of life that you're, you know, happy with or pleased with, you have to understand that the grind never ends, bro. In fact, I think that when you get the things that you really want out of life, when you get that car, when you get that house, when you get that, you get your own place, you get, the physique that you really want, you get whatever you want. Once you get those things, you have to understand that the grind just begins. The grind literally just begins at that point, because not only do you have to work even harder to make sure that you maintain these things that you really want, you have to understand that other people want what you have, bro. Other people want what you have, and other people are working day in and day out to try to get and take food off your plate, take food off your family's plate, and you have to understand that unless you're willing to go hard every single day with no breaks, unless you're willing to upload a YouTube video every single day, unless you're willing to record, plan, edit, or even like whatever you have to do in your routine to make your YouTube videos, unless you're willing to get up every single day and train hard, unless you're willing to do these things, there's somebody out there. There's somebody out there that if you're not willing to do those things, there's somebody out there that will. There's somebody out there that's willing to outwork you. And that's the ugly truth, is the fact that everybody wants your spot. Everybody wants what you have. Everybody wants the things that you have, and the things that you want to acquire. You think you're the only person that wants to blow up on YouTube? You think you're the only person that wants their business to take off the ground? You think you're the only person that wants, a luxury car, or wants, a nice house, or wants to be their own boss, or even wants to have a really good, well-paying 9 to 5? You think you're the only person that wants those things? Nah, bro. And when you're going out partying every single weekend and you want these things, there's somebody else out there that's willing to sacrifice 6 Friday nights in a row just to get what he really wants. And that person, you might even be more talented than that person, but that person is just willing to outwork you. And if they're willing to outwork you, they're going to get those things, or you're not going to get those things. So, you have to understand that even when you get the level of success that you want to get, it requires a lot of sacrifice. It requires a lot of late nights. It requires a lot of early mornings. It requires a lot of being uncomfortable. And that's what a lot of people aren't willing to do in today's day and age. I even the video that I'm taking right now, bro, I've re-recorded this video about 10 times, and this is just a car video, but I was determined to make this video today to, share what I had on my mind. But bro, it takes a lot of sacrifice, bro. A lot of sacrifice. And there's gonna be times where you're not gonna be in touch with people like that. Like you're not gonna have a crazy social life like you did when you were younger, or, for me personally, like back when I was in college, I used to have like the best social life, bro. But now I got my head down and I'm grinding, bro. I'm trying to make this YouTube dream a reality. I'm trying to do the things that I need to do to make this channel blow up. I'm trying to do these things no matter what, right? And what you have to understand, bro, is if you're, like I said, if you're not willing to consistently think of the end goal and think about, where you're going to be at in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, instead of thinking about where you're at right now, instead of, crying and complaining about the work that you got to put in right now, bro, there's somebody else out there that has, that has a stronger mindset than you. There's somebody out there, like there's somebody, trust me, even though if you don't see it, there's somebody out there that wants it. There's somebody out there that wants it and is willing to make the sacrifice that you're not willing to make. And that's the ugly truth about success, And this is another thing that I also wanted to talk about, is like, haters, bro. A lot of people, they reach a level of success and they have a decent amount of people hating on them. They got a decent amount of people like, you know, switching up on them and doing all these kind of shady things, right? And there's two kinds of people. There's one person that's gonna, lose motivation from that. Then there's another person that's gonna use it as fuel. And you want to be that other person that uses it as fuel. You don't want to be that person that's getting unmotivated and, doesn't want to hit the gym with the same kind of intensity that he used to hit it with, like, or not really trying to make content as much as he used to because, his hometown friends aren't showing as much love as he thought they would. You can't be that other person, bro. You got to be the person that uses everything as fuel, uses everything as motivation for themselves. And man, haters is a part of the game, bro. It's a part of the game. I have 421 subscribers as I'm making this video right now, bro. And even I got haters, bro. Even I got haters, bro. Even when I hit 40K, 100K, bro, it's gonna be even more, right? So you have to understand, bro. It's a part of the game. It's really just a part of the game, right? And you have to understand that no matter what, the grind never ends. The grind never ends. You still have to show up every day like rent due. Like rent due. Real talk. But yeah, man, I just want to make this quick video, man. I got a real good banger dropping, I think like 3 days from when this video drops. So hope y'all enjoy that video. But until then, man, take care and peace.